is Randy Brown. So, Randy, I'd love to get your reaction to Bryan Battle missing weight by 4 pounds. I think it's probably unlikely that they let him continue to cut.
Um, Shit, man. It's one of those things where we both knew about the fight at the same time. You know, I came in as a professional. I've never missed weight at any point in my career. I've done this walk over 15 times, you know, or more, and I made the weight. I think it's a little unprofessional, but it is what it is. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I can tell from your voice also, it's probably not a very easy weight cut for you.
Nah, and it's like they knew they weren't going to make the weight, so they could have told me. They could have said something. I would have stopped, and we could have made a catch weight. But they wanted me to suffer. I know the game. You know, they ain't slick. They want me to suffer. They want so I could come down and he can wrestle me. Would be a bigger body to wrestle me because they got it that I'm a big welterweight. So I know the game, but nah, he's supposed to cut the weight. 170 was a deal. Make 170, man. Be professional. Make 170.
Have you had situations where you've had an opponent miss weight on you?
Yeah, I've had an opponent miss weight 4.5 pounds one time, and I got a huge pay bump. I'm hoping that you get a huge pay bump. That's what I'm about to tell you next. I don't know if is he going to go back and try, or he's stopping and you're going to ask for more money? Or?
Here's the thing, right? The pay bump, I don't care about the pay bump because he's a newbie. He just got here, so.
You're 10 years, I think.
Almost 10 years. Yeah. Like I'm paid. Like I'm not worried about what his little 10% is gonna do for me. Really ain't really gonna do much. He'll take the pay cut, and then, you know, if he wins, then who cares? No one cares about that. They just want to see result.
My situation was different. It was still my first contract, so the pay bump actually really made a difference for me. So I totally get your perspective. It's the opposite of what situation I was in. But listen, like you said, you came in ready. And you prepared, and he's still going to be the same guy in there. Is it something you're considering to take the fight, or you don't want to?
We're going to sit down. We're going to talk. We're going to talk with my team. We're going to talk with his team, and then we'll figure it out. Because I came here to fight at the end of the day, but people don't care about anything else. They just result, win, loss, and that's a lot. He's already an 85er coming down. I'm looking at him. He's a big boy, you know. So we're just going to sit down. We talk with the team, and we'll see what's up.
No, I hear what you're saying, because the MMA fans are great. They're like a double-edged sword. When they love you, they're amazing. When if something happens, they hate you, and they really only care about the results, like you said. So no one's gonna on Monday talk about how he missed weight and won. Let's say if he wins, and no one's gonna talk on Monday how he missed weight and you beat him. They're just gonna talk about win or lose. You know, so you have a valid point in that in terms of the win or lose, and it is about professionalism and giving you a fair chance. Because like you said, I listened to you this week that a lot of times in your career you've won 4 in a row, you've lost 1, and you've won on another tear, and like now this is another big moment.
Nobody cares. You know, I put all this work I put in. Like I didn't have to even fight this dude. I'm sure I could have waited to fight someone ranked. I opted to fight him because I like to stay busy. You got to be professional. You know what I mean? For me, I'm super underappreciated in this game. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I'm just used to that. I know you got to be 10 times better than the other man, and I'm used to that. And I'm gonna go out there and do that every time. But in a situation like that, fuck that. That's not right. Make the weight.
So on a lighter note, I've heard you have a partnership with Meta now, and you've been doing a lot of stuff with them. So tell me about that.
Not so much a partnership. Me and them are pretty cool. We don't have anything official, you know, but we have a great relationship, you know, and I made some good connections there. And we do some cool stuff on it online, you know. So hoping we can continue to build on that.
Have you tried out the glasses yet with the cameras?
Yes, I have, and it's funny. You'll see something pretty cool for the weigh-ins.
All right, I like that idea. I've got a pair myself. I'm not wearing them right now, but I've got them in my bag.
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
And last question for you. You're going to be on the prelims on ESPN too, and I've spoken to you about this before. Your dad gets to watch some of your fights when they're televised. So is he going to be able to watch on Saturday?
This is one that he gets to see. Yeah, this is one that he gets to see, and everybody's excited. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, you know, everything goes right, and we get to work it out.
Yeah, well, we hope so as well.
Yeah.
It's always good for your dad to get a chance to watch it. Well, he's incarcerated right now. For those that don't know, so it means a lot more to you to be on the prelims on ESPN.
Yeah, it's funny. People are like, "Oh, you should be on the main card. This fight should be on the main card." But like, for me, I'm like, "Yo, if it's on the main card, he can't see it." You know, so yeah. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. I'm happy that he can see it, so I'm good.
All right. Well, let's hope this fight does stay together. Bryan Battle, unfortunately missing weight, 175 pounds. Randy Brown doing his job, 171. Thank you so much for joining us, Randy.
No problem.
All the best for the negotiations, man.
All right, thank you, guys.
Take care.
All right. He's Randy Brown. Thank you for your live reaction to what took place earlier today